We made it.
We did.
We made it.
We did.
Do you know what this is?
I do.
It's Sunday. It's your pal Al, otherwise known as YPA for right now, on Sundays now, apparently. That's a thing. I don't know. I think it's your fault, Chris. I think it's your fault with the 3 letters and all that. You're starting something.
I went back to the full thing.
It's the ADA guy, by the way.
It was AFA, not
AFA.
AGA. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You're getting audited anyway. It doesn't matter what you put.
Al, you're so fired you were never hired.
I'm tired. Not fired. I'm tired. You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
Should be retired.
Soon to be, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how is everybody today? Who do we have in here? We don't have anybody in here right now. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, sooner or later, someone's going to show up. And when they do,
we're going to say hello to them.
We're going to say hello to them.
Just glad I got
Oh, see? Look. Hold on.
Oh, here's
somebody.
Hey, you want to check out the earth. You see, that's where you get in this hot water with me.
He's already eating.
Oh.
I don't know what that whole experiment did, but it swapped me and Robe somehow.
Hey, see that? You're our special guest. But anyway.
When did I put that up on the wall? I don't remember having a Your Pal Al symbol up on my wall.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah. I had that put in myself. What happened today?
Sorry about that.
I farted. Something happened. What happened? Am I froze up?
Yeah. That is a fresh cucumber.
Hold on. I'm getting there. There I am.
There you go.
All right. Man, my computer. Hey, listen. I'm not blaming my computer though. My computer is overwhelmed, and it's because Chris, you'll appreciate this little bit of a baby story real quick. Because you're an editor and a creator too, so that's why I said that. While I was doing the experiment, I meant to put everything on an external drive so that my PC wouldn't get bogged down. But that's the end of the story. I don't have to say no more because you know what I did. You know what I did, and that's why I'm having the problems I'm having right now. And everything else is because my system has a lot of files on it right now, and they are high def files. Like, because I had to shoot everything first of all in widescreen, that way I could do the trickery, the overlap, and like change up. And it's still, you know, it didn't come out 100%, but something I thought about. This is YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it, is it doesn't have to be perfect at all for YouTube. It could just be a YouTube video. And that's what I wanted to do. And I kind of like, you know, a lot of things when I was editing, I was like, man, I can make that better. If I actually sat here for like another hour or 2 hours or something, I could really change the color on 2 different, you know, frames.
Right.
And keep going, go frame by frame and get it all so that it's mint condition. You wouldn't know nothing of what I did. You would think I have some twin hanging out in my closet that I let out every now and then. Right? But then I was like, why am I going to do that, though? It's a YouTube video. I want to stick to the traditional YouTube video where it has its flaws. It has its problems and stuff and, like, really look good like that. So that's what I was trying to do with it. What's up, Kay? Kay's at work. We can't chat, but she's listening. She's lurking. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you, though, hanging out, though. And we're talking about some interesting stuff. We got the experiment coming out in 2 days. Me and Robe just got off of a extraordinary club level trek across all the club level Disney World, basically.
And salad live.
And Chris, you just had a live stream, you were saying?
Oh, I had a live stream last night.
You had a live stream last night. Talked about some really good things like the mask.
No, that was Friday. I had a live stream last night with Candy Mom.
Oh, did you really? Oh, how'd that go?
Oh, it went really well. The hour flew by, like what it did when I had you guys on. It just we're just sitting there having a conversation. It just flies by.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy. You know what I mean? But But yeah, it's fun though, man. And I'll tell you one thing though: if the experiment doesn't do well,
Yeah.
I'm never doing this again. Do you guys understand that? Never again. This is the last time. This thing put me through living hell. Dude. Do you understand?
Does this
5
experiment have a
months.
number?
5 months. Does this experiment have a number? If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about edits, it's probably about number 157.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like Stitch was experiment 626. I was just
Yeah.
wondering.
No, it literally took me 157 times to try to get, well, I'm exaggerating, but it took me a lot of times to get everything right, because at the end of the experiment, you have to watch it all the way through, and at the end of the experiment, there's something that happens that is interactive with YouTube.
Right.
And for me to get it the right time frame and everything, I had to cut stuff out, which really sucked because I really, really like that.
At the
but
end, Al kills someone.
Pretty much.
Don't
I mean,
miss it.
don't give it away. Jeez.
You know, I'm not in this.
Well, there it goes. You know. Well, sorry, folks. You don't have to watch the movie now. Take me to jail.
And then he resurrects him like Jesus Christ.
Yes, I do. I say I wave my magical hand over it. Me and the other Al do too. But it's good. It's fun, man. It's really good. I think it's really good. I think it's a good, interesting story. You know, I think like Back to the Future
Right.
type deal. And I even started the experiment out in like giving it a nod to Back to the Future. I also gave a nod to Markiplier, because Markiplier, not a lot of people know this, but Markiplier has always, before everybody else, before Adam the Woo, before Justin Scar, before Tim Tracker even, like before I watched any of the vloggers,
Right.
I was actually watching YouTube and watching gamers like Dan TDM and
Right.
Markiplier and watching what was that other dude? I can't remember that other dude's name, as I haven't seen him. Ali A. I used to watch Ali A on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I was a Fortnite fan at that point. I was a Fortnite fan for that moment in time. I used to watch a lot of Ali A because Ali A always had like really
Welcome,
good
fans.
information.
We have a new thing for you.
Oh man, I
Look
can't
what
wait
we
to tell
found
you.
in the game. It's Wonder Woman.
Yeah. But I wanted to give a nod to Markiplier because Markiplier's always
I've
been.
never watched Markiplier.
Oh, dude, I love his way of creating. First of all, second of all, he makes movies. Like he made
Right.
this movie called The Heist, and now he's got another movie coming out in a little bit. In a couple, like a month from now, it's another one called Markiplier in Space, or In Space with Markiplier, actually.
Okay.
And it's really, really well done. It's Hollywood quality. You know what I'm saying? Like he really goes all out. He's got the money though. He's got 30 million subscribers. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's making money left and right anyway. And he's also got Cloak and I think he's got a part of Jacksepticeye's coffee shop. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he does.
So the experiment is you going back and killing Jihad Beard Owl, right?
Jihad Beer, yes. No, the whole reason for the beard and everything else is not only so I could change the difference. There's a difference between the two of us, like a major difference between the two of us. But also, when I started YouTube in 2017, I started with like a beard and like I was overgrown and I had really long hair and like, and I had that hat with the buttons on it, and I had
Right.
Florida Freaks t-shirt on. And so, like, I completely redid myself today as I was back then from a picture I had. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to have the old Al that started the channel meet the Al now 5 years later and be like, whoa, holy crap, I can't believe the channel got this big and stuff. And the other Al's like, it's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. But you got to remember, this is an Al coming from a part of time that getting 50 subscribers was a big deal on YouTube. We were like, holy crap, we got 50 people watching us, you know, because we
Right.
just started out, you know. And now it's like we get 50 in like a month. And we're like, yay, we got 50 in a month. I wish there was a little bit more, but all right, you know. So it's interesting. It's a lot of fun. My wife got involved. She has a part in it that she was gracious enough to actually help me out with it. My my son, who is an up and coming cinematographer, he's learning camera work. He helped me do cinematography on here, and I gave his channel proper, information on that and everything like that. Just so everybody knows where that's coming from. But he helped out a lot. He did everything. He was moving the camera like majority of the time you see the camera being moved. He's the one doing it. So yeah. And then my daughter was working on audio. She's only 9 years old. Okay. But she's got a mix program on her phone.
Right.
And she can mix like some think about this, like uncopyrighted material because it's my daughter making it. You know what I'm saying? And she makes some really good like background beats going on. It's a real simple thing. She just hits a beat, the beat goes on, and then she kind of just adds her own stuff into it.
Right.
And it doesn't sound like a 9-year-old made it. It sounds like a 30-year-old in a studio, like leaning back in his chair and going, yeah, add the cymbals now. Yeah, that sounds fresh, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, it's pretty interesting, dude. Like, I can't believe, like, I know where they all got it from. But it's me. They got it from me. But I'm ready. I'm excited, dude. I hope everybody likes the experiment because it took me 5 months to make it. And if you didn't like it, then just whatever. All right. Just go about yourself. All right. Go on. Go watch Devin. All right.
I will say something. The last few pictures I have seen of the Robe, he looks pretty fit. He's looking fit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the salad.
Is that what it is?
It's the salad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Club.
real quick about Dev, Prince Charming Dev. He did a video of how great the where did I stay? Where was it, Al? The last place I stayed.
Boardwalk? The Wyndham. Yeah.
Made it sound like it was this wonderful place, as he does with everything,
Well, he's a YouTuber.
Everything is fantastic. Yeah, well, I got news for you. Okay, I'm here to tell you. All right, don't waste your money on the Wyndham. Okay.
I told you should try the B. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? It's a hotel right outside of Disney Springs, and it's got a huge B on the top of it. I call it the B.
They're all pissed. Well,
No. The B is beautiful though.
I don't know. I don't even know what the B is.
Are you talking about like a large letter B or the?
It's a large letter B. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I call it the B. I haven't done my research on it because I haven't stayed there yet myself, but I want to.
He doesn't know the name of it. I don't know the name of it. We just saw it next door, and I was like, "Why didn't you say something?" Because I only stayed here because
you were supposed to go home.
Does Barry Windham own it?
I was supposed to go home. Huh?
Yeah.
Barry Windham, does he own it?
Who knows?
The wrestler?
I don't know, but it was crap. It's all much
Yo, Jaden. How are you, Jaden?
I'm sorry, Jaden. I meant Jaden.
Yep,
sorry.
Jaden from across the pond is.
The guy who can get a truck stuck in a tree.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, Jaden just got his first traffic ticket because he just recently got his license. Jaden's he's not long in the tooth like the rest of us gentlemen here. He's he's like, how old are you, Jaden? I can't remember. You told me a while ago, but I can't remember. Unless you want to be a woman and not disclose that information. It's fine. You're connected to the car. Oh, I'm connected to the car. No, but he got his first ticket, which we all go through tickets, dude. Don't worry about it. All right. I got my license taken away for like a year twice.
Really?
Yeah. There you go. I thought you were about 20 or 21. I couldn't remember what you were saying. I know you're legal to drink over there.
By your parents or by like the law took your license away?
It's 20. He's not there.
Oh, me?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the law took my license.
Okay.
In North Carolina, if you don't have insurance, man, and you get into an accident, you get your license.
Yeah, you're done.
Isn't that most places?
Well, now it is, but back then it was basically just North Carolina. Everywhere else it didn't do that. And
Indiana
then,
always did.
Like Florida's always been in a what's that called? A nobody's fault or no fault. That's
Oh,
what's
no
called.
fault insurance.
Yeah, it's like a no fault insurance policy.
Yeah.
It's basically everybody has to have insurance, and like
Right.
person's insurance takes care of everybody else when you get in an accident, so everybody's covered.
Right.
Which is brilliant. It's actually brilliant. It's a good idea,
Oh, we talk about what happened this
We talk about everything right now. It's only been 17 minutes.
Jesus. People are gonna tune in later on, watch the video. They're all talking about it. Sorry.
Oh, I got pulled over too. That's some scary shit when you get pulled over by the police, though. It's Jaden's fault. He's a new driver. Gotta respect the drivers. All right.
So I started out.
So where did we go? What did we do? Let's talk about it. This is what we did this weekend. Go ahead.
I started out at the Port Orleans Riverside.
Ooh, I've never
There it
stayed
is.
there. I've only stayed French Quarter.
I love French Quarter.
Yeah.
But the Port Orleans Riverside, it was nice.
I like it. I always like it.
Yeah, there's no, it's a moderate. You
Right.
can't expect too much. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
what you get, it's kind of nice, right?
it's good.
Right.
It's good for the price. I
Eh,
think.
Another thing, these YouTube boobs, right? Across the board, every single one of them tells you how delicious the beignets are at the Riverside at the Port Orleans.
Yeah. We have some information about that actually.
Fantastic they are, right? I
Right.
got news for you. I live in the South, even though I don't have too much of a Southern accent. Comes out every now and again, know what I mean? But anyway, I live in the South. I live in Wilmington, right, North Carolina, and we have beignets here. Okay,
Right.
they are, if not the most fantastic things in the world. They're these little croissants type, little pillows of dough
Right.
that are fried crisp in where they fry shrimp and catfish. They fry it in the same oil, you see, so it's got a little bit of a peppery flavor to it, and in the center of those little pockets of God-loving goodness,
Mhm.
it's very soft and just, oh my God. Then they powder it with this sugared powder, literally, like they're just fantastic. Case in point, when you go to Port Orleans, Disney's version, that the YouTube boobs proclaim that they're the most fantastic beignets they've ever had. These things are literally shit.
See, I was always told the good ones were at French Quarter. I never heard of them about them at Riverside.
Did everybody understand that?
Yeah.
They're literally these pieces of dough, right? Shaped like Mickey.
Right.
I don't know if they're fried, if they're baked. They have no greasy deliciousness about them. They have no texture, no nothing. Like they're just like these. Al?
A long time ago, before COVID, they were on spot, man. They were really good.
I remember.
They were really good. But now, it's a donut. It's a powdered donut.
Yeah,
Like literally, it's a powdered donut.
it's
It's a powdered homemade donut.
Like it's a donut that got made somewhere else, trucked in, and they microwaved it and handed it to you.
Yeah, if you're into that, that's fine. No more power to. We're not saying anything like that.
Well,
It's the best donut I ever had, but it's not a beignet though.
It's not a beignet. They shouldn't call it a beignet. That is not a beignet.
They should just call it Mickey shaped donuts.
I want to do a video on what an actual beignet is, just for the other YouTube boobs, so that they stop making that mistake of saying it's the best beignet, because it is by far. It's not even a beignet. Is what I'm trying to make. My point is, it's not even but you can't call that a beignet. It's not. It's just not. There's no texture. There's nothing that about it makes it a beignet, other than the fact that they sprinkle a little powdered sugar on it. You know what I mean? So there's that. Other than that, like Port Orleans, me and Al had a joint. We had a door thing where you could go in each other's room.
Yep.
That was fun. It really
it was joining rooms.
We didn't make any videos there. We kind of just enjoyed the whole family time, with each other and our 4,000 kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're 4,000 good.
Right. The second night, though, night 2,
Night 2.
we stayed at the boardwalk,
Boom.
club level.
Boom.
Look behind Al. That's club level at the boardwalk.
Yes.
Now I got to tell you, number 1, top notch. Number 2, what was his name? Lorenzo. Ask
Oh, Lorenzo, yeah.
He can't do enough for you. He is a true Disney cast member. This guy, I'm telling you, I want to stay at the boardwalk 1,000 times. I don't care if that club level is $3,000 a night. I would pay it. They cook in front of you. Okay. They made this bolognese thing in front of me. And I'm just telling you, I can go on and on, on and on. He brought out blue champagne. You ever seen blue champagne? I never did.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm trying to get the pictures up. Hold on.
Can I say something real quick since you're talking about a cast member and that you thought he was great?
What's that?
So when we go down there, if a cast member stuck out to us, we just say something to Heaven. Heaven puts them in for like the keys to the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be adding that to the app now where you can put the person's name in yourself as a guest and say that they did a good job.
Right.
So that's
my thing is, Chris, I'm a tipper.
right.
And I guarantee you Lorenzo was extremely happy.
Well, I'm just saying it also is something that they get, like something through their job as well. So,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, like a little recommendation type.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
It was nice.
That's the club level there. It's just fantastic. It really is.
Yeah. And then you got the boardwalk right outside, which is really cool.
I don't think I've ever been down there. That's just down from Epcot, right?
Don't get me wrong. The club level at the boardwalk is extremely small. It's tiny.
Yeah.
But they treat you like royalty, like you're literally a royal guest, which is weird because boardwalk, let's be honest, it's just a themed 1900s hotel. Not really. I mean, all 1900s hotels were in this style.
Right.
It wasn't the greatest thing.
He's having a gas heart attack right now on live, ladies and gentlemen.
He's had a heart attack. Anyway, so there was that. That was one night. So listen to me. We're coming out of there like, wow, if this is how club level is now with, all the club levels, this is going to be a great experience, man. We're going to remember this for the rest of our lives.
Yep.
Right.
On to the Polynesian.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great. Chris, you know how I am about the Polynesian. This breaks my heart to even bring it up. I've been on Facebook. I've been online with all the group pages. I've been having to break everybody's heart because everybody knows that I'm the king of the Polynesian when it comes to club level. That's my home, right?
Right.
I can tell you it's no longer my home. I will not be back there for at least, I don't know. I don't even know.
That's such a shame.
Until another remodel. And they actually bring in actual contractors that know what they're doing. Because the place is already falling apart and we're on year 1 of the refurbishment.
Hey, Robe.
Yeah.
Don't put your toes in the dog like that. All right, that's not.
Well, the dog knows where I'm going with this.
She's upset. She's crying. I know.
I've heard this hundreds of times.
I got real fired up. She got scared. All right, so listen. Here's what happens. It's all right. We get in there. First of all, the room looks Moana. It like it's a giant Moana poster. The entire room is a giant Moana poster mixed with IKEA furniture. That's the room we're in. Okay.
I got a video coming out. You'll see what we're talking about.
I just put out a video about the Polynesian, and it showed the Moana rooms, and I thought they looked amazing.
Here's the thing though, Chris. If it was in any other resort, pop, movies, any of those resorts,
yeah.
I would have been like, that's amazing.
Not only that though, if it was in the standard rooms, perfectly like fine, whatever, that's fine,
Right.
When you're in a club level room and you spend literally, dude, you're spending like $1,300 a night. You know what I'm saying? $1,300 a night, dude. And you're staying in a room that you feel like you're staying in something that was like $300 a night. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's never been like that before. Before, everything was like really, really well done and nice and neat and everything. And and the problem with what we had was like they had COVID the whole entire time to renovate, like, and get everything right. And instead, what they did,
it just looked rushed.
They just overlooked everything. Like
you got glue everywhere. You got things are over. Like in the shower, there's like a shaving step for the women's legs. That thing was falling off. Okay.
Oh wow.
It felt like it was popping up on the floor. It's like they got the price. They got it real cheap. Get it refurbished real cheap. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. My thing is where Chris was going with it. They look amazing from the pictures, right? And the videos. Right. Here's the thing is yes, which is why I wanted to see it up close and personal. But here's the other thing though. What I realized when I was there was the Polynesian is a 50-year icon resort.
Right.
Celebrating the Polynesian culture. They never, ever went full scale theming their rooms into a movie.
Right.
I mean, about a movie, okay?
Right.
Little nods here and there, little accents, right? Of different things, but always sticking to the warm, dark woods, the spice, the Polynesian feel. You know what I'm saying? The comfortable furniture, the relaxing environment. You don't feel that there now.
Well, they're doing the same thing to the contemporary, though, right?
Yeah,
right.
That's hard. But the Polynesian, though, like I said, now let's go into further. Let's go into club level. Okay, the club level used to be.
I got a picture.
Comfortable wicker Polynesian plush chairs,
right?
Big dark woods tables.
This is from Google.
The big fan flowing over the what do you call? Remember, Al, like that? Those huge fans that were.
Yeah.
You felt like you were in a Hawaiian hut. Really?
Oh wow.
There's the old school version right there. There's some of it.
That's the old school version right there. Like, yeah.
It was really, really just inviting.
Had a TV over here for the kids to watch. Now now you only have the TV upstairs. So basically, which is fine. You shove all the kids upstairs, fine, whatever. But if that's what you want to do.
Now I felt like I was in a McDonald's dining room. I did. I felt like I was at McDonald's. These
fans are gone.
Yep. Right all the dark woods have been lightened. The room is white, like the walls are white. It's just it's not the same. It's
the classic carpet's been taken
out. It's
out.
Not warm. It's more sterile.
Right. Right.
I guess you could say that. I mean, no, but see, the thing is the fans they took out were really, really like authentic fans, and now you have 3 hunters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
going on you.
Fans from Home Depot, bro.
Yeah, it's like fans from it's like the Home Depot like completely supplied the fan situation.
Like before, it felt like they actually Disney created them for the Polynesian. You know what I mean? That was the thing. Is a lot of the things that went away are things that we thought were created for this. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you can't get it anywhere else. Everything in there now, you can get that crap at Home Depot or Lowe's or even Walmart, bro.
Actually, you want to see the new one? I have a picture of the new. Okay, you just saw what that was. How that was.
Right.
Since 1971 all the way up till now, pretty much. They didn't really change that much.
It was fantastic.
Now look at it right here. Now look at it. This is the new one. I'm trying. Hold on. Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. But yeah, you see, look, now we have IKEA love seat furniture that has no theming whatsoever to it. It looks like it just came out of the IKEA showroom, and it was meant for like maybe an office building.
Those chairs are the most uncomfortable chair. Yeah, like the couch. Like it's just they're terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry.
And do you remember? I mean, look at the difference right here.
I was sitting there forever, and now I couldn't even sit down for like even to eat the crap that they were serving. It was and that's another thing. Whoever the cook is, the chef is, needs to be fired. Okay. I had a mouth.
Here's the thing,
bro. Have you ever eaten goat cheese?
No.
Huh? No. Okay. Don't ever. If anybody ever says you got to try the goat cheese, don't do it.
punch him in the face and walk away.
It's so gamey. It's so disgusting. So
you know, I don't understand why they would change this room, because it doesn't look like they added like any theming to it.
no,
I mean, look at it. Like
they dumbed it down. That's what I'm saying. They dumbed it down to like a basic cafeteria style room, like a Subway dining area. It's just horrible.
Like
Right.
you see the big face on the wall, you see the different type of like the
Like
trim work.
and the old room was compared.
Didn't they have a fire at Polynesian? Could this possibly been the room they had a fire in?
I don't know.
I doubt it. I
I
doubt
don't
it.
think that nobody talked about that.
Yeah.
And then you got this. Now you have this artwork that they pulled off of wish.com, right?
Yeah.
Threw it up there. and then we got a whole, I mean, they got it on a discount. You know, Bob Paycheck got it on a
They went to
discount.
Wish. It's like, don't even listen to those Etsy people that create their own stuff. Let's go to Wish.
And then honestly, tell me if I'm wrong. Look at this table I'm pointing at with the mouse. You see this table right here?
Yeah.
Does that not look like a table that was supposed to be shipped to the Contemporary, but for some reason ended up in this room? I don't know why.
It looks like it's like two well-made TV trays that you buy for your house. Is what it looks like.
I mean, listen, and guys, we're not bad-mouthing Disney. We're bad-mouthing the management that they have in order right now, dude. They need to do a renovation on that
Well,
and
once-
start.
Once the Imagineers get moved to Florida, don't you think stuff like this will finally start to
I
work
think
better?
One can
I
only
think
hope.
so.
That's what I'm hoping is that an
Me
imaginary
and Chris both changed. Yeah.
literally says no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not Polynesian. This is not who's the designer of this is pissed. But anyway,
Right.
it's more than that though. It's more than you've got people, okay, literally. You've got people
Yeah.
that are working there that literally I'm thinking about what Sleek said. Anyway, yeah, the room did look smaller. But anyway, the people that work there have no concept of the history of the Polynesian.
No, they don't.
Right.
You're asking them questions, and they just got.
What
Yeah.
it was like. And I literally felt sick, bro. Like I was like, you have no concept of the warmth and the inviting feeling and the sense and the whole Jesus Christ. Eat a pineapple for Christ's sake. Polynesian is like the tropical just serenade of love and relaxation. And
Right.
you turned it into this get your crap and get out Walmart kind of personality people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what? I can actually believe it. I can believe it because I mean, Heaven took a tour for the Tower of Terror, and when you go into the lobby, when you go in to the lobby, all that furniture in there is from the 1920s. They bought it at an auction. Well, they found out there's only they've got 6 chairs and there's only like 3 sets of those in the world. Right? But
Yeah.
they don't know where they came from. And I'm like, but Heaven, when you buy things at an auction, they usually have a description and tell you everything. She goes, they probably just tossed it aside. That's why we got people going back and trying to figure out where they came from. So what I'm taking is probably somebody who had the history of how the Polynesian was, threw it out, And now they don't know where it's at.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably something like that.
Polynesian, like I said, is a celebration of Polynesian culture,
Right.
from Hawaii to
Samoa
Samoa to just
New
all
Zealand,
over.
everything like that. Yeah.
And they had it, man. It was dead. Like for me, it was like going to all these different places in one, and that was what it was all about, was being able to go to all these different islands in one resort.
Right.
I'd say that was the feeling that I used to get when I would go there, which that's what made it my favorite place in the whole world. Like that was my reset button, man. That was my unwind spot. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't feel like that. Like I said, I feel like the way you feel when you're at a Walmart. Get your shit and get out. You know what I'm saying? And the food was horrible, and the service, the people had no idea about anything. They everything was oh, okay, we're trying to watch the fireworks show. Now this is legendary about
this is great.
The Hawaiian building. Okay.
Listen to this.
They pipe the music in, you sit in the chair, you got the dessert party going on in there. They got all kind of little dessert things out there. Okay, that in Eclair that looked like it was from 1972. It was all dried, freezer dried. It was disgusting. The offerings were terrible, okay?
Right.
But that's okay, because I was fat and full anyway from eating a real dinner at Ohana's. By the way, Ohana's dinners are back. They're fantastic. They don't come out with the skewers, but they come out with skillets of the same stuff. The chicken, meat, the shrimp. It's just phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Right. Yeah.
Can't say enough about Ohana. Ohana did not drop the ball. They did not remodel. Okay, it's still warm and inviting. They still got the nice rug. They still got the tiki gods everywhere. It's fantastic. That being said, we're trying to watch the fireworks in that room because that's what everybody does for the past 50 years.
Right.
We can't watch the fireworks because they didn't dim the lights. The fire, literally, it's glaring on the window. You can't even see what's going on outside. Okay. So I get up and I go over to the kid, right? Just a young kid, right? I said, hey, buddy, what you're supposed to do when this comes on is dim the lights. You know what I'm saying? Make it dark in here so we can watch the fireworks. It's really nice that way. It's been going on like that for 50 years. You know what he says?
What's that?
You can't do that anymore. It's a trip hazard. I said, it's a trip hazard now, but it hasn't been for 50 years.
Since 1971, nobody's tripped over anybody, but now all of a sudden, maybe somebody like in 2019 tripped over somebody, and then that was the end of it. I don't know.
Did it happen during COVID?
I don't know. Dang, Chris shaves and Rob grows facial hair. I'm still the same.
All I know is I can't say enough that how disgusted I am at the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I even go as far now. Maybe it was just while I was there, because I was only there 2 nights, right?
Right.
Yeah.
In the main building, there is a legendary scent when you walk in and you see the Polynesian, right? It's not there.
It's not there anymore.
You know, we were in the Polynesian there, and I don't remember smelling it when I walked in there either.
Like a air freshener.
Yeah. They got Glade.
Yeah, it's
they replaced it with Glade. Yeah.
It does not smell like the teriyaki and pineapple.
Robe, I got an exact illustration of what it is. Do you know what it is? It's Thanksgiving, okay? Uncle Robe just came over. He had a big dinner. We all laughed, we cried, we had fun, we told stories. He says, hey, I'll be right back. He goes upstairs, all right? Next thing you know, he comes out like 20 minutes later, and through the hallway and then into the downstairs, you smell this smell, and it's a mix of his ass, all right, and some Glade potpourri smell, all right, that he went crazy with because he was like, oh, geez, they're going to know it's me because I'm the only one that went to the bathroom. And he's spraying it all over the place. That's what you smell at the Polynesian now. I just ruined everybody's visit for me for the next 6 months.
It's reality, man. It's like you're going to hear all the YouTube boobs say how great the Polynesian is now, and these diehard Disney people. But see, that's the thing is, I'm a diehard Disney person.
Right.
I'm a And I'm definitely the chief of Polynesian club level. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Yeah, last night was great, Cynthia. Thank you for coming on.
Anyway, I'm just sick about it. And that, then, okay, so after that, we went to Wilderness Lodge, right?
Right, right.
Wilderness Lodge club level.
Okay,
Now, that one was amazing.
okay.
Wilderness Lodge is really awesome.
Like,
It really is.
it for the money. You got to remember, you're talking about a $500 difference between Wilderness Lodge and Polynesian per night in club level. Because Wilderness Lodge, I think it was like $800,
Right, right.
something like that. And Polynesian is like 12. No, actually, I think it was like 1,400 a night.
Yeah, I think it's 14.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a difference there, right? You would think it would be the opposite.
Right.
And by the way, Boardwalk was only 1,100. So, and normally I never talk about that. I never talk money. I spend a lot of money there. I do, which is why that's why I'm saying when people watch this, to be like, oh, then don't go. More room for the rest of us. Yeah, well, not if you ain't got 1,100 to 1,500 a night.
Right.
But not
right.
only that, if you are paying 1,100 to 1,500 a night,
act and how you feel when you spend that kind of money a night to stay in club level.
yeah, you gotta be able to get your money's worth.
So do they still have like the live entertainment over there?
Not counting that paid $200 and expects them to wipe their ass, right?
Right.
I'm the guy that will literally pay whatever for the fine first class treatment. I didn't get fine first class treatment. I don't expect it at Wilderness Lodge. We didn't get it, right? But what we did,
But it was nice.
But yeah, what we did get was that down home cooking type food they were putting in there. There's a feeling to Wilderness Lodge, man.
Right.
You feel like you feel like you're out west, out northwest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It literally, the theming is it's phenomenal, and the feeling, like I said, the warm feeling that you have, and the way they remodeled their rooms, fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They really did a great job, man.
A little modern, a little bit modern, like everything else they're doing, but nowhere near like the way they screwed up Polynesian and Contemporary.
Right.
Boardwalk hasn't had the remodel yet, thank God.
Mm-hmm. Guys, if you want to get a general idea of what rooms we're talking about, when you're at the pool of Wilderness Lodge, look up to the top floor and you'll see these like private balconies.
Little rooftop.
They're like, yeah, they're covered by roofs and like they're just wide open, and like they have really high walls in front of them. Like whenever somebody comes over to say hi to everybody, like basically all you see is like this much of their body because the wall is like really high on the back, which is awesome though, because it's like they have chairs inside the balcony, and when you sit down in the chair, nobody sees what's going on there. I mean, you got pure privacy. There's nobody around. You don't have to worry about anybody like snooping on you or looking at you or anything like that.
And again, like
I like it. I love it.
I loved it actually. Like coming from the Polynesian, I was just like, man, thank God, because I thought I was gonna hate that too.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was one of the, at least I had two good stays. You know what I'm saying when it came to that this time, but like I said, the Polynesian was so bad that it literally just the whole trip just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Do you think why they were shut down? They lost most of their veteran employees.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably what it was.
Absolutely.
They furloughed them and then they didn't bring them back. And we were talking to another cast member, which we won't name any names because we don't want to get them in trouble or anything like that.
Right.
We are feeling it on our cast member friends. We know your burdens, okay? We talk to others all the time about what's going on over there, and like the people who got furloughed from a position that they were excellent at, and this is one of the cast members, she was telling us how great she was at this one particular job that she had, and then she got furloughed, but she got her job back. But when she got her job back, they put her in a completely different area that she has absolutely no clue about, and she has to completely learn it over.
Oh, wow.
And we were like, really? And she's like, yeah, man. She's like, I'm learning it though. And I'm like, oh, you're doing a great job. We told her, you're doing a great job. You remember who is Captain Red, to give you an idea, Robe.
Oh yeah.
Of what I'm talking about, yeah.
On my yacht.
Yeah, without disclosing. But she is excellent though, and she was an excellent cast member. and she told us that she did something else. I don't really want to go into detail what she did, and I don't want anybody tracing back to her telling us this, But for real, she says that she wishes she can go back to her original position.
Yeah, she got a little smack in the face.
Smack in the face, you know what I mean? So
feeling a little something toward the robe.
And she's not the only one, though. I've talked to a lot of other cast members that got furloughed and got brought back, and they got brought back to different positions instead of being put back on the position that they left, which would have been the smart thing to do. You know what I mean? In my opinion, it would have been smart to have the professional go back to the professional job that they were doing.
Right.
Instead of learning something new and having somebody who just came out of like the college program, per se, to learn how to do. College program, I love you guys in the parks. You guys do great. But I don't want to go to club level.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have, our boy, what is Irv?
Irv or Lorenzo.
These people are like 60 years old. They've been working for Disney for 25 years.
They know how to be with club level. In other words, they know the towel and the hot towel and the service, bro.
And they know Disney.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe last time I knew, maybe it's just for housekeeping. They weren't doing the Disney college program anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, no, they brought some. I thought they brought the program back.
Well, they did, but what I'm saying was when they were bringing it back, they weren't going to have Disney college program do housekeeping anymore because too many of them were self-terminating.
Yeah. True. Yeah, that's true.
But there might be another different kind of, probably like hotel management where they might be using them. They're just not using them in housekeeping.
Yeah. I just really wish they would rearrange that. I mean, I'm not telling them how to do their job, of course, and I appreciate everything that Disney does provide for us.
If you furlough somebody and they were doing a great job at something they did, why wouldn't you just bring them back? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
It's just little things that, they really overlooked. And I think if they go back and just look at them again and get everything corrected, we'll be right back to where we were, where Disney's just amazing to visit,
Right. Well, I mean, Heaven's roommate, she was a concierge there at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And then she got furloughed, and I can't remember where she's at now. But she's not at the place she was. She's in a whole entire different resort.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, she did go to attractions for a little while, I believe. And then But now
she's in a resort now, right?
Yeah.
So, and if that's what she wants to do, that's different. If you there's so many cast members that I talk to that are like, I don't like to stay at the same position for more than 6 months or something like that. I'd like to transfer something else just to break up the monotony. You know what I mean? But, technically, though, in a theme park, man, if you got somebody who works the Pirates of the Caribbean for 20 years, I want to get in that boat. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in that environment where this dude's been doing this for 20 years. He knows how to be a pirate. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to convince me that I'm in the middle of Pirate Central here and I'm about to be pillaged and plundered.
So you're basically like going to the Tiki Room in Disney or Disneyland and getting Maynard. You know who Maynard is? Yeah, getting him to do the announcement. That's what you want. That's
exactly, definitely. Or more importantly than that, you want a better analogy than that. Going to the Tiki Room, and instead of seeing the birds that have been there since 1971 singing and dancing for me, now I got these cast members from the college program dressed up as birds dancing for me. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not the same. It's just not the same. No. But I am so glad. I was so glad to be back to Disney. ROBE went to the Magic Kingdom, but that was like more like a private visit to the Magic Kingdom. We didn't film anything or anything like that. I didn't go.
Everybody's saying how busy it is, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
The way I do it, I can't comment because the way I do it is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not the kind that goes into it's like I said,
I'm a walk-in. He's not a walk-in. I'm a walk-in.
Yeah, I do things a little different when I go there, and I get on the rides like nothing.
Like a strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's see. There was just a people that went there for the first time. The guy was complaining that it was a horrible experience. I'm like, it's because you had no plan.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I said, well, unlike like Al or one of them that lives close there that goes there for the day,
Right. But
Yeah,
no
but
plan. I'm just a
for
complete
like you or
walk-in.
I who are going to be down there, and I know you're not the one who goes to the park a lot of times. You enjoy the resort, but we go to the park, and we go there for the park.
Yeah.
We go in there with a plan, and even now I'm starting to see it. Margie's seen it too. Is it seems like you almost need 2 days for each park now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
There's a lot to do.
depend, and the thing about it is there were a lot of people there, and it's supposed to be out of season right now, and it's crazy. Like,
right.
Yeah, there's no season now at Disney.
There's no reason for IKEA furniture in those hotel rooms, bro.
Right.
And luxury vinyl plank, like that is such a cheap way out. And I know Bob Paycheck has everything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's more money for him.
Right.
Bob Paycheck.
But my thing is, man, is the money's being made,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I don't get it. I've never felt like that about Disney.
Right.
You feel like that about Universal before you feel like that about Disney.
I don't know. Universal's killing it in some of the stuff they do.
It seems like Universal's
Yeah.
up in their game, man.
Disney's been doing, or Universal's been doing real well. So has SeaWorld. A lot of people in the local area here, we always talk about how, because we know, how, forgive me, SeaWorld, for saying this, but you know the truth. You know your past. All right. It was horrible. Okay. It was like the type of thing of walking down the street in SeaWorld and there's garbage on the side of the road, the walkway and stuff like that. And it was just bad. SeaWorld was a dumpster at some point in time. But now,
you just had USA Today, the last top 10 theme parks USA Today, and SeaWorld was number 1.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't doubt it. SeaWorld is doing amazing because their shows are just on point. They're flawless. They don't.
Magic Kingdom was like 9th, and Universal didn't even have a park on the list.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Don't tell me Peppa Pig beat Universal.
But what I'm hoping SeaWorld, who offered Cedar Fair $2.5 billion for their 12 parks, I hope it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. It's looking really good, and it's looking good, dude. And I'm very excited about you because I happen to be a pass holder for SeaWorld, so I'm looking forward to actually going back over there and checking out their new roller coaster, the ice. What is it? The Icebreaker or something like that? Or yeah, that looks cool. And I know the history. Already? Yeah, it opened yesterday or the day before.
Okay,
something like that. But that has an awesome history to it. I was talking to a couple of the, you don't call them cast members there, you actually call them employees there, right? And they were saying that, the Icebreaker has a unique history because when it got finished, it was right before COVID. So the only people who rode Icebreaker up until like a couple of weeks, a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago,
right,
was employees. That's it. Wow. because as soon as the employees had their run on it, it was closed down because of COVID, and it didn't reopen again until now.
Oh wow!
Until like a week ago. Yeah. So I always thought that was pretty interesting for that to happen. But, this is the Disney Club level concierge service, though, in a nutshell, right here in picture form, and I like it. This is the boardwalk, by the way. And I like it. I like it. It's great. Every time I walked in there, it's like somebody walked directly up to me. It was like a beeline of somebody saying, "Hi, you need any help with anything?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm just getting some tea." And they're like, "Okay, come over here." And they're like, "Here's the sweet tea, and here's the regular tea, and here's the hot tea, and here's the low tea, and the cold tea, and the hot tea, and the beet tea." And I'm like, "How many teas do you have?"
Yeah, I can't say enough about Boardwalk, man. That I would definitely stay there again. Also,
Mr. T,
I'm probably gonna do a split stay again with Boardwalk and Beach Club, man. So I dig both of them.
Right.
Yeah. And then the Grand. I don't think the Grand's changed.
No, the Grand's always good,
Yeah.
that's always top notch.
Yep. Always good. Always good stuff.
That
But
being said, I got
yes.
spaghetti. I see
Yes. Speaking of great thing, are you leaving right now, or are you gonna wait till the end? Because we only have a couple more minutes.
you. Are we closing up shop? What are we doing?
Yes. Yes, we're closing up shop. Yes. I have things to do myself.
You got to talk about the experiment.
Hold on, wait a minute. Kay said something, and I gotta acknowledge what she said because it is interesting. But if Disney is cutting that many quarters, people will stop paying for the deluxe room, and it is more like a moderate. I think that will bite Disney in the tail, but I could be wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I think you're absolutely dead on.
Well, I think one, you got somebody like Rob who's gone to this stuff and he knows how it's supposed to be. You're still got these people who are coming and it's the first time they've ever done club level, so they don't know any better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got some people who pay that money and just don't care.
Yeah, and there were a couple of other people in that club level at Polynesian that were looking back, like especially when they didn't dim the lights, they were looking back at us going, "Why aren't they dimming the lights?" I'm looking at one lady's like, "I'm looking at myself right now. I'm not even looking at the fireworks." So she had a reflection in the thing. All she saw was herself.
Right.
Because the lights were on. If the lights turned off, she'd see right out the window, and everything would be perfect. But we ended up leaving the Polynesian club level, going downstairs and walking out on the beach.
Yeah, with everybody else.
With everybody else too. Everybody was out there.
That didn't pay $1,400 a night.
No, but no, even the people who were in there, they followed suit with us because we went down there, and then I looked up at the window, which is funny when you're outside of club level and you look up out the window that you can't see the fireworks out of. You could see directly right into club level and see everybody in there sitting around. It was fantastic.
Or it's a tripping area, then why not put something down that can only be seen when it's off?
Yeah, like
arrows that point you certain, Yeah,
or runner lights on the side, like you have in stairs, where you have the side lights. Yeah.
Or you give an announcement before you dim the lights. We're dimming the lights for your enjoyment. Please, if you have to get up, watch your step.
There's 50,000 people at Disney, and that's exactly what they did before they started the fireworks show. But it is what it is, man. And we're not, like we said, we're not bad-mouthing Disney. We're bad-mouthing the management of Disney right now because we need to have quality, okay? If you're spending money, even if you're spending $200, you got to get at least $200 worth out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're spending $2,000, you damn sure should get $2,000 worth out of it,
Yes.
And think you're going home saying, you know what? I'm going to spend another $2,000 there.
That was the thing with Disney is if you paid more, you got more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like any other hotel or anywhere you stay, that has a, presidential suite.
You could sit in the regular seat or you could sit first class.
Yeah.
If you need to be first class, you need to be treated like you're first class because you spent the money that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
That's my only thing. And I didn't feel like that. That's all.
But we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully they go through. I always have faith in Disney, and I think Disney will come through,
Right.
Chris, what do you have coming up? Let's talk about what you got left coming up. Anything? Just for this week?
So last night I had That's a Wrap. So I did that with Candy Mom. She was my guest last night. It was amazing.
Nice.
I've got tomorrow. I have
Candy Mom. You're welcome here too, by the way. If you ever want to come on.
Candy Mom. She's good.
I have usually on Monday I do a reaction video and I have not made it yet, but I have 2 days off. So because tomorrow's President's Day.
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do it on yet. So we have Sweets and Treats, Heaven and I on Tuesday night live stream. Let's see. I'm trying to work on a video that's on 9 amazing facts about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice.
The ride, which it's kind of covers both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I'm trying to think what else we got. Oh, we've got our next Walt Disney World vlog on Thursday. Nice. And then Friday, Margie and I will be on Disney Updates to talk about Disney news. I'll also have the next Disney Versus, which should be the last one. So whoever wins this last one will go up against Disneyland's It's a Small World. And then, of course, Saturday night at 10:30, I have That's a Wrap, and I will have Chris, the Disney Baker, on as a guest as of right now. So fun.
Nice. Nice. Awesome, man. Well,
Line up.
for me and the Robe, we got the Robe videos getting put together right now. For all this week, so we're gonna have some new Robe videos coming out Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022 at 2:22 p.m. The experiment is dropping on my channel. Make sure you could actually, I have everything set up for you right now. I made everything as easy as possible for everybody. If you go to the channel right now, you could find, if you go to social media right now, you could find links to the video, and it is, you could put a reminder on because I put it as a premiere. That way everybody knows it's coming and everything else like that. And I hope to see everybody. I hope everybody watches it. I hope everybody plays along. It is a giveaway.
Yeah.
We're giving away $200 grand prize.
$222.
Well, I already said 200 on the video. He tells me these things right at the last second. All right, we're giving away $222. Okay? We should have did that. That's a good idea. We should have talked about this. But $222 to a grand prize winner and 2 runner-ups that are going to win half my stuff, and the other guy's going to win the other half of my stuff. And then when we talk about half stuff, we're talking about sippers. We're talking about popcorn buckets. Good popcorn buckets, like I'm talking about Star Wars, Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket. All right, yeah, I'm talking about Disney birthday.
Look,
from his birthday.
Subscribe.
Yep, there it is, right there. You can show.
Have one.
You can show. There it is, right there. Yep, you're going to be getting one of those. You're going to be getting somebody's going to get one of those. Another one's going to get an actual Mickey Mouse popcorn bucket. I could show you, but I don't want to get up. But it's a whole bunch of stuff. I got pins.
$22.
Pins, stickers, cups, mugs, you name it, it's in there. All right, you're going to be getting a huge box of Disney merch from the past 4 years of Disney's merch.
$222.
And if you're the grand prize winner, you're getting off with $222, which hopefully goes to your next Disney vacation, by the way. That would be great if you did that.
I was going to use mine to go visit the Robe.
There you go.
Yes, you're always welcome. You're always welcome.
There you go. But other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a YouTube video. I made it like a YouTube video on purpose. I hope you guys love it. And if you do, remember, follow the instructions. This is a video that you have to watch from the beginning to the end, and you have to follow all the instructions because we will be checking to see if you did everything. And I have the programs and everything else like that that has the ability to go on YouTube and actually see who subscribed, who liked, who shared. I can see all that stuff, okay? And Chris, I'll tell you how I'm doing it backstage if you want me to. But
if you don't do this, people show up at your house.
Yes.
And ask you why you didn't do it.
Mickey shows up here at your house, and he'll be like, okay, man, we got a problem. No. If you don't do all this and you actually win, like your name comes up in the random name chooser that we're going to be using too, as soon as that name comes up, like let's say for the grand prize, we're automatically going to go to our systems and we're going to check to see if you like subscribe. It's simple stuff. It's free anyway. It's not going to cost you anything. It's easy. It takes 5 seconds out of your life to do this. Okay, like literally 5 seconds if you're quick. Okay, so maybe 25 seconds if you're slow like me. All right, but it's real simple, real easy, and I wish you all the best of luck, man. And we will be giving live. It'll be a live stream, one of these Sunday live streams. We will be giving away the winner. We will be telling you who won and everything, and getting information from that and everything. So, and all the information is all in the description boxes and everything else. So we have no problem. I hit every single type of avenue you could hit for this thing to make it as simple for people as possible. And I hope I did it, you know. But other than that, Chris, thanks for hanging out with us, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You're always welcome to come back and hang out with us all the time. You're one of the crew, one of the pals, all right? You have to do it. All right. Robe, of course. It's an honor to be in your presence, sir. I mean that. I mean that. And as for me, remember, life is what you make of it, so make it a good one. And I will see you all real soon. Take care.